Greetings everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here and welcome to a timeless story. You know, some people never change. In the true sense of the word, Lysander has stopped aging as a result of events that have inextricably tied into a specific occurrence in his past. But what if you could go back and change that event? Will you manage to let go of your mistakes, or will you irreversibly drown in your regrets? So that is in itself a synopsis of this story, a story made by Midori Fragments. So let us now see.
There's still something you have to say. To never change, right, Lysander?
Yes, and this is not a horror game. Okie dokie, but there's no text, it says. Maybe I have to put it in the title, I'm not quite too sure. Lysandra. Hi. The same nightmare, every night. What time is it? I like the character spice as well. What is the time, as they say? Full of odds and ends. Maybe it contains something precious, too? It stopped. This makes no sense. Am I only imagining things? Oh, it's so deafening. I have to get out of here immediately. What if I don't? I thought so. Game over already, it would seem. There we go, there is a save option then. All good. Full of odds and ends, but it contains something precious too. So let us not look at the clock then. Full of all sorts of books, packed with clothes. I don't need to go out right now. What if you do? It stopped. This makes no sense. Am I only imagining things here? So deafening. I have to get out of here immediately. Like that. Ah, through the abyss it would seem. This place is not real. It's the outcome of your guilty mind collapsed on itself. In these rooms you will relive your lifetime's crucial moments, and perhaps you will also manage to obtain something positive. Good luck, my friend. Oh dear. Now we're somehow ended up within our own imagination. Let's go to the left door. Full of books. Between two volumes there is a letter. Dear Lysandra, how are you? I'm afraid you couldn't take part in the event despite my repeated invitations. Everything is wonderful. I think I overdid a bit when I cried back then, venting with you. Please write soon. Alice. Always. Not sure to pronounce their name. Full of books. A picture of the sun. Excellent. A robust rope. Maybe we can pick it up now. A crumpled paper captures your attention, dear Lysandra. Today my mother and I moved to the new house therein I talked about in my previous letters. It's large and spacious. Pity that it's quite distant from our neighbourhood. I fear that from now on my letters will be more frequent than my visits. Alice. Who is Alice within the story? Oh hey, we've obtained some shears. Tools for gardening are contained here. Obtained watering can. Excellent. Trying to turn the faucet, it pours clean water. A ladder. Maybe we can take the rope and ladder as well. Locked. Oh, maybe we need to do something about this plant if we can interact with it. You spot a small key between the flowers. Obtained garden key. Yay! Excellent, now we can go into the garden. Bottles? A jar full of blue paint in the garden. Jar of paint. Withered brambles. You ever got to do something to revitalize them? Yeah, like, we don't have access to our items, do we? No, there's no option to access items. Damn it. I've got the items. Oh. I only use my shears and watering can, but there's no option to do so. Like, there's no items section in the menu. Maybe we need to do something else first. But I am at a loss of what... Where's the option to use the items that you pick up? There's no menu list. Fine, we'll go through... No, we can't go through that door. Can't go through that door. Then how are you meant to advance through the game? A mysterious force has allowed you to climb up. There's something which I don't know about, which should be plainly obvious. But I don't know what I need to do. A brush! It might come in... Oh, I obtained a brush. So, what am I meant to be painting then? Full of books. Maybe with a painting brush I could draw something on this picture. Use painting brush, yes. You hear a door opening in the distance. Maybe one of these doors? Yes. Here's a greenery garden. Maybe we're meant to do the shears and the other thing later. Oh, there's something in the middle there. Let's go get it. This is the only path to get it, right? Obtained Mosaic Fragment. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but that's what we're going to be calling it for today. Mosaic. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. So not that way. So what about over here? Nope, nothing there. Itchy nose. The only times I get itchy nose is when I'm actually doing the recording, which is actually quite annoying. Oh. Just sitting there and you're just scratching your nose. It's just not that pleasant. Mosaic Fragment again. How many of these fragments are we required until we... until there's no longer a fragment, but a whole piece. Oh, another one there. Nice. But no, we can't get... Oh, we can get to it from this angle? Yep. Okay, so there's got to be another one in the top right of the maze. I believe anyways. This way, then up here. Oh, this is where all the fragments go, actually. Yeah, you need 4 of them. So there's got to be another one. Yep, there's the other one. But we just need to get to it. Okay, so we go up here. Over here, then... Yeah, we go up this way, then bam. We've got all 4 pieces. So we should be able to put them down now. Inside the clock. Sneeze building up. Don't like it when that happens. We have a sneeze building up, but it doesn't actually come out. Right. Oh, for goodness sakes, I went through the wrong one. I'll get there eventually, folks. Ah, here we go. And we got ourselves a letter. Dear Lysander, all the best doctors paid us a visit, but my mother isn't getting better. Glyn says everything is going to go well, but I'm scared. Why don't you answer my letters? I looked for you at your home, but you weren't there. I would really like to see you. Mum wants to see you as well. Alice. You hear a door opening in the distance. What? Well, I have no time to escape. Wait, that's not... How are we meant to escape the maze in time? Oh, that is cutting it really short. That's really cutting it short, I'm not gonna lie. Raining. Oh, is this where we're visiting Mother? Or the one who's in hospital? But it also says Allays. Locked. Right, so that's locked. So what can we do now? Or we just meant to revisit one of the previous doors. That's locked still. This one? Unsure. Oh, these have been revitalized. A little bit. Yes, you shears. Oh, my gosh, 6. Didn't know this. Oh, this is one of those things where it's just an end. Oh, end of circle. Nope. It is a fixed circle. I don't know what to do. I can't interact with a clock. Where's one meant to go? Unless there's a hidden path along here somewheres. I would imagine to think that there would be a hidden path. That would be quite cruel. Any one of these? Nope. Okay. So we reach the end of this hallway, but yet nothing happens. I don't know what to do here, folks. We're going round and round in circles, just like we always do. Shears, and there's another item we got in here as well. Unsure. Ladder, rope, full of junk. Yeah, we've got a watering can. Opening it, you find a silver dagger. What? We keep getting items from this thing. Deary donkey me. Maybe because now we've got the daggers we can advance the story. Who knows? Ah, wreck the clock with a silver dagger. Yes. That's a good idea. Hi there. Will you be my friend? That's so rude of you. Alice, how many times have I told you that you have to introduce yourself first when you meet someone you don't know? Sorry, Mom. Forgive her vivaciousness. We've just moved here and my little daughter is really looking forward to make some new friends in the neighborhood. And you are? My name's Lysander. Nice, I'll call you Lays. And now let's play! Very energetic you are. Well, you broke the clock and you've seen one of your past memories. What is next on our quest? This way then. Interact with you again. Okay, nothing. Full of books, full of books, full of books. What is there to be new of here? It doesn't work. Damn it! Used it once and now it doesn't work? What? Who the hell assigned you to be a person who looks after bathrooms? Go over here then. That stopped. I don't think there's anything else to do while we're here. So let's go here now. Is this door openable? Locked. They all say the same name. Unless one of them's... Oh, one of them's different. And you have the nerve to come here empty-handed? Go straight back to get me some flowers. Hey. Fine, I'll get you some flowers if that's what you really, really, really want. These flowers aren't good, they're fake. They're fake too. What about these flowers? A table with a pot of flowers. Oh, we find some flowers and we can't use them. On the opposite side of the table there is a drawer. Ah, many perspectives. These flowers aren't good, they're fake. Now these flowers are gone. Oh. What have I to do? You're sending me around in circles here, game. Lots and lots of circles. One of the things that personal taste, but I'm not a huge fan of circles because you do the same thing over and over and over again. So where do we go? Okay, we can't go there. And there's no flowers out here, so the only place we could find flowers is within the maze. So let's go back in here and see what we can find. Nothing there. Nothing. We can't go up this way because it'll lead to a dead end. Can't go that way. So let's try and see if there's anything in the maze then. Like I just said, I'm so useless with remembering information. That's why I rely on sticky notes to put down information. Like, there's still nothing here. Oh, wreck the mosaic with a silver dagger. So nostalgic, isn't it? What? This place. We used to play here all the time. It feels like such a long time ago. You're spacing out too, huh? Actually, I'd like to talk to you about something. Same here. You first. Okay. You see, Lies, was it a confession of sorts? That could be the case. We never know. We were both blushing. Can't go that way. Thank you. Thank you for not expelling. Keep on going through this maze, and hopefully we will not run into any dead ends. That's another thing I don't like. Dead ends. But you know, we can appreciate what we have rather than what we don't have. Right, we can't go there then. So saying these flowers are no good. So what flowers can we use? The roses are withered again. I want some roses. Darn it, I wish we could have taken some. What can we do about all this? What can we do about any of this? Still nothing. We seem to be in a bit of a conundrum. A conundrum where we just keep going round and round and round until something eventually pops up. I think I'm filling up a watering can. Yay! We can use the watering can to what it can do. Obtained watering can. I thought we already got the watering can. Maybe we can... Oh, excellent. We watered the roses for them to... And you chop the flowers. Obtained banquet. Yes, we did it. Right, I've got you a banquet. I hope you're happy, priest, whoever you are running this place. Thank you. You hear a door opening in the distance. You mean this door? I don't think it would be this door. Would this door already be open anyways? A window up there. Something's... It contains several religious texts. Several of them. On a half-empty shelf, except for a big book, there's a letter. Dear Lysander, today we have celebrated Mum's funeral. I wonder what all this effort has been for. You said you never saw me crying, and now I've cried every day. I wonder what you wanted to tell me that day. What did I do to deserve this silence? Maybe all I've done so far was a mistake. Alice. So there's Lysander's friend, and then there's Lysander's friend's mother. Those are the only two other main characters of this game so far. Right, what's through this door then? No scenery can be seen outside except for an endless wait. Its hands are stopped. Do we have to find this? Oh yeah, it's stopped, so we don't need to find them if they're already on there. On the top of the sideboard there is a candle holder. A crimson curtain, nothing behind it. Well, you didn't even open it to see if there's nothing behind it. I'm joking. Excuse me. On the top of the sideboard, there's a candle holder. Right, so there's a plate there. An immaculate tablecloth on a long table. It's only set for one person. Who could this one person be? Fruit, vegetables, spices, a sink, a hob, a letter. The secret to cooking a delicious deal is choosing similar ingredients. If you say so, friend. I don't know what the similar ones are then. Oh, this is like a common knowledge based puzzle. I'm not too sure on how to progress through this actually. How many different possibilities there are, but I think this is just a general based puzzle with no clues attached to it, but rely on your own knowledge of the real world to be able to put down on here, but not everyone would be able to understand this sort of thing, including me. So let's see what we can do with what we've got, which is nothing. Similar ingredients. So we've got fruits, vegetables, I know what we're, and spices. OPA, EOT. Oh, maybe just a load of O's. In the end times, Alice was far from sanity. She cooked nonsense things like this dish. Does one want to open this? Better find a place to hide. What the heck? There's nowhere to hide though. I wish I saved before attempting it the first time. Yep. Right after the wedding, my childhood friend and I cut every tie. For my part, at least. Alice kept writing me after all. She wrote lots of letters that I read, but that remained unanswered. Not because I had held a grudge against her, naturally, rather than I lacked courage as usual. She was experiencing a living hell, and I couldn't find the means to get her out of there. And then came the news. It was all in the papers. How in the world could I possibly have thought that she would have been happier with him than with me? Trying in every way to get away from my past, I abandoned the place that had been the theatre of all those events. And I moved from town to town, but I couldn't find the sincerity I was aiming for. All I did was thinking about her. In my nightmares, she had taken monstrous speeches, she blamed and mocked me. And when I figured out I wasn't getting any older, it didn't surprise me. To live for I don't know how many years with that burden. Was it not fitting punishment for what I've done? Often changing residence became eventually necessary. I couldn't reside in a city for too long, otherwise people would get suspicious. A little more than 50 years had passed when I find myself by chance in the vicinity of my hometown. And we're back here, apparently. So what of all this now? We've pierced every place. Then again, I don't think we've used the silver dagger in all the places. The third one is the only one which we have not yet done. Because... oh, we can go through here now. Nice. And there's a huge door right there. Excellent. Let's keep on going then. Green room, a book is missing. Oh dear, what could it possibly be? The label says Glenn, Eris, and Daniel. The label says Daniel, Henriette, and Delbert. Between 2 volumes is a letter. My darling Eris, we don't need to hide any longer. I had the male hair I was longing for, the child you couldn't have given me. So the usefulness of my wife has come to an end. It would be easy enough to make it look like, recently she does nothing more than mop around and write letters to one childhood friend of hers. Besides, even if I end up being charged, I have money on my side, so I have no concerns. I hope it's the same for you. Burn this letter when you're done reading. Yours, Glean. So Glean must have been the one that Allays took affection for. And then Allays did something else. Some plushies. So it's either Glenn killed her or it depicts a dawn. Mummy, why do I have red hair if you and Daddy are black-haired? Shh, sleep already, Daniel. So Daniel is the child that Glenn wanted. But how come... But then again, Allays has red hair. So... Mysterious. Nothing. Nothing else. The bed looks comfy, some plushies. It depicts a dawn. We already witnessed this event, so why are we looking at it again? Depicts an afternoon sky. Ah, it's telling a story. Your wife Henriette is pregnant. Isn't so, Daniel? What will you call him? But Glean. They don't know yet if it's a boy or a girl. It's a boy, I can feel it. And we'll call him... Call him what now, Percy? It depicts a sunset. And there's another letter. Which road should I take? Books always have the answer to everything. Not necessarily. All of these. I haven't done the sunset yet. The nighttime one yet, sorry. This part here I think is bugged because I literally cannot advance forwards. I've witnessed all of the four parts of the day in this story, but it doesn't help in any ways towards getting an item or finding a ways of going through one of the locked doors. Because every time you go back in the room, it resets to the morning. And you can't go to that bookshelf, and this letter always is here. So you start off at night, then go into dawn, then afternoon, then sunset, and then it originally takes you back towards the original. But it's just, there's nothing you can do to progress through the game. Like, yeah, I know a book is missing, but I don't know which one it would be. Unless it's just a book lying around on the previous floor, but why would there be a clue on the previous floor for the floor above? So, let me just look through all this one more time before I end off the episode, and then give the developer a bit of a nudge to say that I'm struggling to get through this particular area. Although, several religious texts, there's something up there. I know there is something up there, like a window. Right. Nothing here. Let's go into the other room. There's this, there's that. I don't know. Yeah, you could nonsense things like this dish. And I believe also that Alice was the person who wrote this. The secret to cooking a delicious dish is choosing similar ingredients. No, it's choosing ingredients that goes together. Like, just because they all start with O doesn't mean that they go well together. Unless, of course, they do go well together, but that's besides the point. Oh, gosh. There's just nothing that sticks out. You picked all the roses. And that way's already been solved. Okay, so I'm in a bit of a conundrum, folks. So if you know the answer to this particular town, what I need to do while I'm up here, then please feel free to put a comment down in the comment section below, because I am literally at a loss here. This game is 2 years old, so I presume that most people would have already played this game. This is my first time, obviously, but anywho's, thank you so much for watching, guys, and we're going to be seeing each other the next time of A Timeless Story. Have a wonderful day and take care of yourselves.